Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Why you should consider low-code or no-code for your custom software development project. Low-code and no-code platforms have lately gotten quite popular in the digital world. They sound pretty alluring, and the prospect of developing software as simple as making a PowerPoint presentation or a Word document seems revolutionary. With these solutions, everyday business users can go ahead and develop projects without having to hire a team of programmers. While no-code solutions don't require coding, they're not as ubiquitous as low-code, requiring some coding skills. However, they vastly speed up software development by allowing developers to incorporate pre-written code components as well as those managed by AI and robotic process automation. Low-code can also help you save time and money and prove to be of great benefit to business owners and organizations alike. What is low-code? Low-code makes a developer's job more accessible by allowing them to design applications with a minimum amount of coding. It frees them from writing long lines of code. Instead, they develop applications and programs by dragging and dropping visual blocks of pre-existing code into a workflow. Low-code solutions give you the same result in terms of applications you would otherwise get by developing programs and apps by handwritten code. The critical difference lies in the types of shortcuts offered. Instead of hand-coding a program from scratch, you can go straight to developing something new in much less time. With low-code solutions, developers can work smarter and faster since they are not distracted by the task of writing endless repetitive code lines. Designers gain more leverage to develop creative solutions since they are not tied down with coding. They also offer additional benefits to developers, business people, and organizations alike. Using these solutions, developers can simultaneously make apps for numerous platforms, particularly if they want to showcase designs to shareholders. Developers who are acquainted with low-code platforms can even build working designs in a day. Additionally, if an organization is on a tight budget, they can get things done quickly without shelling out an arm and a leg looking for able developers. Low-code platforms offer excellent integration, dynamic security processes, easy customization, and cross-platform support, providing a good return on investment and low risk. However, they're not without their drawbacks. If you lack experience and don't have coding knowledge, you will find it hard to work your way around low-code platforms. Although these solutions make development easy and offer you many tools, it is necessary to have a basic knowledge of programming. You can't just dive into it. Also, low-code platforms do not always promise high-quality results, and your non-functional requirements might not be met using them. What is no-code? Like low-code, no-code solutions also involve visual development and drag-and-drop methods. However, they are even more straightforward to use. They're designed to cater to businesses and individuals who do not know programming languages but want to develop a program. No-code solutions are incredibly beneficial for businesses who might want to develop applications for their brand but do not have the budget or the time to accommodate a team of programmers. It equips them with the tools needed to develop programs and apps without needing any formal development training. No-code platforms provide users with tools to build an app or program from the base up, and many budding entrepreneurs use them to set up their e-commerce websites. These solutions resemble popular blogging platforms with pre-built pages that can launch your website in no time. Let's look at some of the benefits no-code platforms and solutions offer. Developers don't require any special training to use no-code platforms, and they are pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much any individual with basic computer knowledge can work their way around these platforms, which gives users the liberty to move ahead with development without having to divert the IT team from critical projects. However, no-code also has its disadvantages. For instance, there is no supervision. Just about anyone can develop apps without checks and balances, leading to shadow IT and causing security and compliance issues, problems with integrations, and technical debt. No-code platforms might give users the confidence to develop projects on their own. Still, it's worthwhile to take past technical knowledge into account before following through with a project. Low-code and no-code markets. Low-code and no-code solutions are becoming widely popular, with several platforms and solutions available. There are numerous submarkets within the larger market, targeting different niches: SMBs and large organizations. Therefore, enterprise low-code and no-code platforms offer high performance and integration with enterprise applications. However, they are much costlier than other variants. Most low-code platforms are business process management platforms that support model-driven development. In this process, users first draw up a framework of how software should work before building it. This diagram process involves setting up a framework to drag and drop shapes representing sub-processes in the correct order. Most low-code and no-code platforms offer advanced UI capabilities, and they're well suited for developing mobile applications. Some platforms even offer support for mobile operating systems like Android and iOS, coming equipped with plugin collections and customized templates for different applications. Low-code, no-code platforms cater to an extensive range of niches and target areas, such as e-commerce and online stores like Shopify, work management systems, and even artificial intelligence. Many of these platforms and tools have recently diversified into the AI field, C3's AI Ex Machina being one of the most prominent examples. Low-code and no-code challenges. While low-code and no-code platforms are a breath of fresh air for developers and organizations alike, they also present a few challenges, and users must approach them with essential awareness. Since they are still in their infancy stage, they lack communities, established practices, and a body of experience like traditional programming. Developers are still unsure about the best practices as the low-code, no-code ecosystem is still relatively fresh. Firstly, these solutions require a culture change in the IT setup. Most professionals and even organizations are accustomed to traditional programming and development. To bring the employees up to par with low-code and no-code solutions, organizations must take many things into account, such as budget allocation, executive planning, the delegation of duties, etc. Also, it takes time and effort for businesses to learn and assimilate these platforms within the organization entirely. Although these platforms are user-friendly, they still require a certain level of expertise. Finding their way around the tools takes time for employees. Some features like nested loops are not easy to master. Moreover, some platforms may offer certain advantages over others for particular cases, while others may offer more integration options with enterprise systems.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.